A bundle of questions, our host soon to speak. And while it wasn't the original plan, for better or worse, it's time for Swagman! That's right, everybody, here I am! A surprise Monday appearance by the one and only Swagman. It's so good to see you all here in the chat. I'm excited for a great game. I hope you all had a great weekend. It looks like a lot of you did. Pancakes53 went to a family Christmas party this weekend. That sounds so much fun. Drew D installed a new stove and baked 125 cookies. Wow! What kind of cookies are we talking about? Did you make some sugar cookies, some chocolate chip cookies? Did we go with some oatmeal raisin? Maybe those little meringues that I always love at Christmas time that we call nothing cookies because it's just like a little meringue and maybe some food dye and some chocolate chips, some cocoa crinkles, which is like really, I'm into cookies right now, as I think we all are. Car 427 or 4287 did a Christmas lip singing show last night as Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks. That is super fun. I actually did the same thing, but it was like 20 years ago. I did it 20 years ago, but it was super fun. And you saying that made me remember that moment that I had with my friends. So thank you for bringing back that little memory for me. JBar17 saw Red 1, and it was better than they thought it would be. And Lil Rick 30038 agrees. I haven't been to the movies in a while, as you all know. I have a 2-year-old, so that's not really a thing for me. But Red 1 does kind of look fun, so I'm glad to hear positive reviews. And I do want to say, Betty Little Bear 1 is here for only one night this week. They're working the rest, but you know what? We're glad you could be here with us, and I hope you have some fun. I hope you all have fun on National Pastry Day. Throwing it back to Drew D with those cookies. Yeah, you got plenty of cookies around, and I hope that this game is a piece of cake for you to win. This Monday edition of Daily Trivia Live. You know, that's the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Let's reach into the cookie jar of your memory as you go after today's grand prize. There it is, $1,000. And when you correctly answer 10 multiple choice general trivia questions, you'll win your share of it. In this game, you'll earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. Now, if you win the game, they're automatically added to your prize. Otherwise, you'll have to claim them at the end of the game to keep them. That's right. If you win the game, you get them. It's like a perk. But if you don't win the game, you must click claim. The first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize, either using SB or with a free rejoin. Just click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game's not happening, and you can get free rejoins by watching videos. It's super easy. Each game, we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who claim and win at least 1 SB in the game. Here are Thursday's winners! Congratulations to all of you winners. You've already been credited, so you got those SB. Congratulations. They can be used to keep everything in, so you can fit into a specific piece of clothing, or it can be used to support a bad back. Corsets are the classic standard in shapewear. Corsets are the answer, and as we all learned from Pirates of the Caribbean, if you like pain, try wearing a corset. Classic Keira Knightley line. I think it lives rent-free in all of our brains. We're on to question 2 now. It's worth a bonus SB if you get it right, as is every question from here on out. Yeah, that's just awesome, isn't it? Here we go. Q2. Which of the following is not a common ingredient in shepherd's pie? Meat, peas, shepherd's pie is delicious, by the way. After a long day on the moors, you're cold, wet, tired, and looking for comfort food. That's when you want a nice warm shepherd's pie full of meat and peas and with 0 grape jelly. There's no grape jelly in there, okay? It's just 0 grape jelly. And 98% of you knew that one. Well done. Moving on. 16,299 of you knew that one. Meanwhile, there are 350 of you who would make a very weird shepherd's pie. That's just, maybe let someone else make it. We're on to Q3, worth a bonus SB. Here we go. Which of the following countries is in the Southern Hemisphere? Australia, the United States, or Canada? Which of those countries is in the Southern Hemisphere? All or part of 5 continents are contained within the Southern Hemisphere, where the seasons are flipped from what we experience here in the US and Canada. Australia has hot winters and cold summers. Australia is in the Southern Hemisphere. 91% of you getting that one right. Well done. The US and Canada are both in the Northern Hemisphere. Hema meaning half a, sphere meaning like a ball, like a sphere. I only knew that really. I know hemispheres, but really it would have been jogged in my memory because I just watched the Bluey episode called Christmas Swim, which clued me into, oh yeah, summer at Christmas. We're on to Q4, worth the bonus SB. I hope you're ready because I am, and I'm going to read it. Here's Q4. Which of the following movies is a horror film? Barbie, Smile 2, or The Wild Robot? Which of those is a horror film? It's a scary movie. Modern horror movies are made to give you the ick just as much as they are trying to get you with those jump scares. The 2024 horror sequel Smile 2 has plenty of both for you. Smile 2 is the answer. 91% of you got that one right. You're moving on. And you should all know that I haven't seen Smile 2. I haven't seen it. I also haven't seen The Wild Robot, but it's not because I don't like horror. It's because, again, I'm a dad who doesn't get to watch new movies anymore. We're on to Q5. It's worth a bonus SB. Are you ready? Because once again, I am. So here we go. Which of the following movies does not have a score by John Williams? Star Wars, Superman the movie, or Gone with the Wind? Which of those movies does not have a score by John Williams? One of the greatest composers ever. I mean, really. John Williams has scored everything from the Olympics and NBC Nightly News to some of the most beloved movies of all time. But he was too young to have scored Gone with the Wind. Gone with the Wind is the answer. 13,632 of you got that one right, but that's only 87% of you. That's actually our toughest one yet. A lot of you, 10% went with Superman the movie. That you had to know that was John Williams. I mean, that's classic. The use of the horn. Ugh, the man's a genius. We're halfway through the quiz, and notably, many of you are geniuses as well, because we still got a lot of people here. So that's good to know. Let's go into Q6 with the bonus SB. Here it is. Which of the following comic strips was turned into a live-action TV show in 1959? Peanuts, Dennis the Menace, or The Wizard of Id? Which of those comic strips was turned into a live-action TV show in 1959? Now, when people complain that there's a lack of original stories in film, they might benefit from taking a longer view. Because adaptations like the Dennis the Menace TV show are proof that it's been happening for decades. I mean, it's been just forever, basically. 76% of you got that one right. Now that one is officially the lowest correct amount of people for this one. 11,173 of you knew that one. Peanuts was turned into a show. Like, they had specials, but it wasn't live action. The live action was the theater show, but the live action TV show was Dennis the Menace. We're on to Q7 now, worth a bonus SB. If you get it right, here we go, Q7. Which of the following movies was not the top grossing summer blockbuster domestically the year it was released? The Amityville Horror, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, or Coming to America? Which of those was not the top grossing summer blockbuster domestically? Amityville Horror, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, or Coming to America? Now, in recent years, you can bank on a superhero movie holding the summer box office crown, but sometimes a movie will come close to being number one without taking the top prize, like Coming to America did in 1988. Coming to America was not the top grossing summer blockbuster. And whoa, that was a tough one. 50% of you went with Amityville Horror, but that was the wrong answer. Who'd have thunk? Multiple questions involving a horror movie as the right answer. Well, not the right answer. I guess that was a thing. People been liking horror movies for a while, I guess. What I'm getting at is that Coming to America was the answer, and look, I may have been stammering for a bit, but it did the job of getting you all to rejoin. That's what I did. I bought time. That's all I'm here for. Here's question 8, worth a bonus SB. Lara Croft is the main character in which video game series? Tomb Raider, Super Mario Brothers, or Legend of Zelda? I'm also here to sing whenever a song reference comes up. I do need to note that. Despite the arguments over Lara's proportions, both Angelina Jolie and Alicia Vikander have done an admirable job bringing the Tomb Raider games to life. Tomb Raider is the answer. 97% of you getting that one right. Moving on, 9,134 of you. Way to jump back, everybody. That was great. You're doing great. I really can't say enough about your greatness. So I'll say question number 9 is here, and it's worth a bonus SB. That's what I'll say instead. Here we go, Q9. In golf, what is the term for the number of strokes a first-class player should require for a particular hole? Bunker, par, or eagle? Basically, like, how many strokes is it going to take for a good golfer to do well? That's basically the sum-uppance. Golf gives you a measurable way to see where you rank among the best. To know what it takes them to finish a hole, just check to see what par is. Par is the answer. 8,760 of you knew that answer. You're moving on to our final question. Well done, everybody. You're doing really well today. Good job. And remember what I said I'm here for? I'm here for stalling and singing. It's the most wonderful time of the year. And there's a crisp chill in the air. So let's get in the mood with a Winter Wonderland game tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Come play for the $1,000 grand prize. Look at that. Santa on a snowboard. Is there anything more festive? Maybe. Wait, there's also a gremlin in that picture. I'm just noticing that, folks, so just watch out. Don't feed it, okay? Don't get them wet. What is it? Maybe just don't have gremlins. Quick reminder, there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge, the quick, hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day. Second is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. Both will get you SB towards your daily goal. And hey, do you want another way to get SB? I'm pretty sure you do. Refer your friends and family to Swagbucks. When someone you invite signs up as your referral and earns 300 SB in their first 30 days on site, you get a $3 bonus. That's in addition to the 10% match you get from their earnings for life. Make their lives better while adding to your own SB total. So yes, you're helping your friends. It is just maybe a little selfish. It's not selfish. Everybody wins. This is called a win-win, everybody. Everybody wins. Refer your friends. But right now, before you refer all your friends, before you go to your contacts and you do that thing, we have to do question 10. It's part of why I'm here. It's question 10. It's worth a bonus SB if you get it right. 8,836 of you vying for a piece of that grand prize. Let's see who goes home a winner. Here's Q10. In the comic strip Dilbert, where does the main character work? Military base, corporate office, or space station? In the comic strip Dilbert, where does the main character work? Honestly, this is personally as a kid when I was reading the funnies, it's one of the ones I skipped. Maybe because I didn't get it. I mean, you couldn't escape the 90s without seeing a Dilbert strip or poster because it perfectly captured what it felt like for everyone who worked in a corporate office. And as a kid, I wasn't in a corporate office, but so many of you knew that one. 6,743 of you knew that answer. You're splitting our grand prize. Well done. Congratulations. We had a lot of you go with military base. Maybe you're thinking Beetle Bailey. This is Dilbert. This is about a corporate office. And this right here is the winners. Right there. That's the winners. Look at all those winners. We've got so many winners. I'm just like, wow. Like, Be Fit is a winner. So, like, Be Fit. I'm trying, guys. Again, I'm a dad. I don't have a lot of time for workouts, if I'm being honest. Triforce Mike, you won. Congratulations on having three forces, I guess. Kelsey May 1466 is also a winner. Sydney 1985. I'm guessing you meant like 1985, like maybe a year. Drew Salas is a winner, and so many more of you. You got those 15 SB plus all the bonus SB, and now you know what to do with them, right? now that the SB are in your account, I tell you this all the time, but let me remind you what you do. You redeem them, okay? You redeem them for PayPal cash, or maybe redeem them for gift cards, like to Amazon or Starbucks or Target. There's hundreds of other places, okay? You're just gonna redeem them for one of those gift cards, and you're gonna feel really good about it. And you're gonna feel good because you did a great job today. And make sure you come back tomorrow, okay, for the Winter Wonderland game. Thanks for playing, everybody. This has been Daily Trivia Live. We're gonna see you tomorrow. That's what